Hi friends, welcome to Debate. Today we are going to talk about Nestle. Nestle was started in India in the year 1912 when it started importing and selling finished products in the Indian market. After India's independence, it formed a company in India and set up its first factory in the year 1961 at Moga, Punjab. Fast forward to today, Nestle is coming up with its ninth factory on Sanand, Gujarat. They expect that this will be the most modern, most digital, most eco-friendly facility of their company and expecting to have 50% as females in this factory. About 98% of what they sell in India is made in India and about 99.7% of employees are Indians. So let's talk about the Maggi controversy and Maggi ban. There was a test initiated by a state food authority on one sample pack of Maggi noodles and found elevated levels of lead and that the no added MSG declaration on the pack was considered misleading. Nestle said that it does not add monosodium glutamate, that is MSG, flavor enhancer E621 in Maggi noodles and clarified that no added MSG was factually correct and not in violation of regulatory norms. And it also provided details and reports from NABL accredited laboratories to establish that it has very strict quality monitoring norms and that presence of lead is monitored and always within permissible limits. But the concerns and confusion among consumers grew so much that on 5th June 2015, Nestle announced voluntarily withdrawal of Maggi noodles from the market shelf despite the product being safe. Over 35,000 tons of the product was withdrawn and destroyed. According to the company, this was done to reassure customers that their trust has always been of utmost importance for the company. Later, the same day, FSSAI placed a ban on the manufacture and sale of Maggi noodles. To resolve this, Nestle approached the Honorable Bombay High Court, raising issues of interpretation of the Food Safety and Standards Act and also seeking a review of the ban order. Later, Honorable High Court set aside the ban after the reports that the three accredited laboratories mandated by the Honorable Bombay High Court found that 100% of samples tested clear with lead much below permissible limits. Then Nestle relaunched Maggi noodles on the eve of Diwali on 9th November. So why was Maggi banned and what were the effects of Maggi ban? In an interview with ET Now, its chairman said that to test heavy metals, they need certain infrastructure, certain protocols and certain quality of people or they may not get proper results which leads to doubt. So indirectly he may be telling that labs which initially tested Maggi noodles might not had the required infrastructure. And as I previously said that later, three accredited laboratories mandated by the Honorable Bombay High Court found 100% of samples tested clear with lead much below permissible limits. So he says that these tests should be done in specific labs to get proper results. In the interview, he also said that apart from Nestle suffering a loss, 5 of its factories being sealed, the workers were not able to work, suppliers not able to supply, so even they had a loss of business. Farmers were left with no avenues of selling wheat, and wheat miller had no avenues to sell wheat flour, and Nestle was a significant buyer of wheat flour. Apart from this, packaging was affected, carton makers were affected, distributors were affected, 4 million retailers were affected, and hundreds and thousands of small vendors who sell Maggi as a snack were affected. He gave an example of Tom's in Delhi, who reportedly sells over 46 variety of Maggi, but he was not able to sell it for many months in the year 2015 due to this Maggi ban. In another interview with CNBC TV 18, he said that during Maggi crisis they did not allow job losses, which is actually good. Campaigns during Maggi ban. As we all know that Maggi is very popular and had a large market share, so to not lose the touch with customers, Nestle ran several campaigns. Like when Maggi was banned, company engaged the customers with "We Miss You Too" campaign. Closer to relaunch, Maggi is safe, has always been safe campaign was rolled out to address consumer concerns. After the relaunch, Welcome Back Maggi was ran. The comeback of Maggi. In an innovative move, Nestle partnered with Snapdeal to sell 60,000 Maggi welcome kits through e-commerce. These were all sold out within 5 minutes after the sale opened. Reportedly, close to 10 lakh consumers had pre-booked to participate in the sale. But whether this was the effect of the campaigns and advertisements run by the company, or simply the consumers were waiting for Maggi relaunch, but whatever the reason might be, but according to Nielsen figures, Maggi noodles market share went from 0% on 9th November to 33.3% on 31st December 2015, and later in the year 2016 it quickly regained leadership position with over 60% market share. After Maggi comeback, Nestle realized that it was depending too much on one brand, so the next year, that is the year 2016, they did a lot of innovation, renovation, and focused on re-energizing existing brands, launching new brands, and getting into new categories, which led to over 30 new products and variants being launched across almost all categories in that year. And even later, the company continued to focus on innovation and renovation and has done over 71 innovations between the year 2016 and 2019. If you like this video, then click on the like button, and I will be releasing the second part of this, where we will talk about Nestle's products, its management, its financials, and also its valuation. Plus, I will be analyzing many more companies in future, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If this helped you, then please consider sharing it with your friends. And in case if you did not like the video, then please feel free to click on this like button, but please comment and say why you did not like the video. Thank you.